my name is Julie, and today we're going to talk about how to measure yourself. Now, to keep in mind when you're measuring, you're looking for three basic measurements: your fullest bust, your smallest waist, and your fullest hip. Before we get started, it's important to talk about what undergarments you're wearing when you measure. Again, we're looking for the most accurate and close to the skin measurement as possible. First, we're going, if you do have a bra and underwear, go ahead and just leave that on with your measurement. If you're having someone else measure you, it might be helpful to wear a spaghetti strap or a thin layer shirt and leggings like I am. But again, keep in mind we want the closest measurement to the skin. First, we're going to get started with the bust. Take your small tape measure here, and you want to open it up and make sure that you start on the 1. If you start on the opposite end, you're going to get wrong measurements, and that will cause problems in the future. So be sure that you start with the number 1 on your tape measure. What we're going to do is you're going to take the tape measure and you're going to pull it around the fullest part of your bust, keeping in mind that you want the back of the tape measure to be perfectly straight. Pull it all the way around. Now, if you are wearing a heavily padded bra, it is important, if that's not what you're going to wear in your gown, to go ahead and change to a bra similar to what you would wear for your undergarment under your gown. If you don't have a garment to change to, you can just pull the tape a little bit tighter, again, to get that closest measurement to your actual size. Okay, once you've got the bust measurement down, we're going to move on to your waist measurement. Now keep in mind, everyone's body type is slightly different. For some of you, it will be very easy to find where your waist measurement is. For others of you, it might be a little bit more difficult. So what we're going to do is you're going to take your hands and just follow the curve of your body. You're looking for the smallest part of your waist. Generally, it will be under your rib cage and above your belly button. So go ahead and just move your fingers along the curve of your body until you find the smallest part. For me, it's right here. Again, once you've found it, take your tape measure, be sure you're starting with the 1, and pull your tape measure now nice and tight around your waist. Now if you are measuring yourself with a t-shirt like I am, you're going to want to pull a little tighter. Again, we're looking for that accurate, close to body measurement. Now it's important when you're measuring yourself not to suck in. You want to be sure that you're comfortable, especially for a bridal or a bridesmaid's dress. You're going to be in this gown for a long period of time, and so you want to make sure that you're getting the closest fit, but also a fit that you'll feel comfortable in all day. So when you pull it around your waist, be sure that you feel comfortable breathing at that measurement, as well as that the tightness is tight, but not too tight. Once you've gotten your waist measurement, we're going to move on to the hip. Go ahead down the curvature of your body until you get to the fullest part of your hip. Take the measurement again, starting at the 1, and pull it around the curve of your hip. Now sometimes the hip measurement is tricky and difficult to find, so if you need to do a few different measurements, kind of move it up and down your hip until you find the fullest part, and again take that measure. If you are measuring over jeans, I would recommend to go ahead and change out of your jeans into leggings or something a little bit more form-fitting. Jeans are thicker and they could throw off your measurements by an inch or so, which is very important. We want to get the closest to your actual size. If you have no other choice and you are measuring over jeans, you want to pull the tape measure a little bit tighter, but again, I wouldn't recommend that you measure over jeans. Once you have all of your 3 measurements, now we're going to begin to look at the size chart in order to find the closest fit to your particular body type.